Alrighty, it's time for Veto.
Hey, yo, let's go. Woo!
Yeah.
Now that I'm not nominated, I gotta maintain me not getting nominated because I'd rather stay safe. So when it comes to the power of veto, I'm 100% gunning for it.
This competition is called Super Nintendo 2D World, and this is how it works. You will have to parkour your way from one side of the world to the other, very similar to a classic Mario level you may recognize. You will start in the corner, and once you touch the brick block, your time will start, give you jump boost. Race to the end, and when you click the button at the top of the flagpole, your timer will stop, and the effects will be cleared. The first to do so will win the power of veto. Are you ready to play Super Nintendo World 2D?
Yeah.
Alrighty. 3, 2, 1, go! Zebra, this competition is called Super Nintendo 2D World. Are you ready to play Super Nintendo 2D World?
Of course.
2, 1, go!
This is fun. This isn't fun.
Now this competition you see here is called Super Nintendo 2D World. Are you ready to play Super Nintendo 2D World?
Sure.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh god, I'm stuck. Oop! I was expecting there to be a flag there for me to grab. Am I at the end of the world?
Did you die? Did you fall off the map?
No, I'm down here at the end.
Did you climb up the pole and stop your timer?
Oh, no. Where do I stop the timer? Oh, there's a button up there.
Alrighty, Jervy. This competition is called Super Nintendo 2D World. Are you ready to play Super Nintendo 2D World?
Yes, sirree.
Alrighty.
So I walk into the backyard and I got knocked back to 1983. I'm back in 2D, baby. I'm playing a Wario game or something. And honestly, I'm kind of excited. I've never played Super Mario Bros.
Well,
before,
it was the brick
so
block,
hopefully
right?
this experience is going to change my life. As I said, I'm going to be a speedrunner.
No! I didn't know that was there. Oh, gotta go again. Let's go. I'm F-E-C-K-E-D. That was it. Oh. Yeah, I forgot about that aspect. Bonk.
So, I fell into a hole. I fell in. I was just like, jump. Oh, look! There's a hole! Let me jump into it. Swan dives into it and just loses the competition. At least I think I did. But yeah, it's not my finest moments. I know I can do better. Can I do a redo? Is there a chance for me to do a redo, please? Because this is not okay.
Alrighty, guys. It is time to announce the results of the veto competition.
Let's go.
Let's hope one of you losers won.
One of us will win.
I bet it was Joe.
Definitely Joe.
Since Mike and Carlos didn't participate, Mike got last, and Carlos got second to last. In fourth place, we have Jervy with 1:25. And third place, we have James with 1:05.
Wait, Joe did this beforehand?
And then with a shocking turn of events, we have Joe with a score of 45 seconds, and Zebra with a score of 48 seconds.
Joe won?
So congrats, Joe. Look at you go, Joe. Look at you cheer.
Joe
the
got
winner of the
to play
veto.
beforehand? That's crazy.
Okay, so obviously me getting fourth place is really not even that shocking. I mean, I was the only person who probably fell into a damn hole. Joe won the power veto, which is kind of shocking, but hopefully he doesn't use the power veto because, of course, I could potentially go up unless Mike stays true with his decisions to put up Zebra.
Alright, guys, this is the veto meeting. James and Carlos, you have been nominated for eviction, but I, Joe, have the power to veto one of the nominations. I like to give the two nominees a chance to tell me why I should use the veto to save you. James, you go first.
All right. The only reasons I would have is, I care about this competition. That's why I'm here every time, on time. I've been nice to everyone, I think. And that's it. I can't wait to hear what Carlos has to say. His is going to be amazing, I bet.
Carlos, you're next. With that, I have chosen to. I, Joe, have chosen to not use the power of veto. The veto meeting is adjourned.
So the power veto didn't get used, and I feel like it's going to be like an obvious vote. But I am honestly thinking, what if I just vote for James for the fun of it, and we actually evict James? I mean, I tried to take someone out from season 4 last week, but didn't hold through. Maybe this time I could, but we'll see. We'll see.
It's rough, but I feel bad because I know Carlos might come back.
He might, but it is also truly his own fault.
All I know is that this is the second time that I'll have to explain to somebody I voted you because you weren't there, and it's getting really annoying because it sounds old, and it's getting to the point where that's not going to be an excuse anymore. So I'm gonna do it anyway because there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, it's just like the smarter thing to do. But if I come back, that's not my problem. I genuinely do not care who goes home here. You do what you want, boo. I already know who I'm voting for. We've already talked about it. If you change it, that's on you. And if something happens that changes it, it doesn't help, nor does it like hurt my game. So you do what you want, honestly.
Yeah, no, I get it.
And I hope you would actually believe me, given the fact that I'm coming to you face to face about it. I've kind of come face to face about you with everything that's happened, and everything that I've told you is what I've wanted to happen, and it's actually happened.
Yeah, I definitely trust you here because that's the reason I came to you when I won Power Veto last week. I was like, I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, I would hope that you believe me in this sense. Jervy kind of rung me weird because he was like, oh, what if Joe voted for James and then there's a rogue vote? I'm like, honestly, I'm not doing that rogue vote. So if you want to do something about that, then that's really up to you and that's on you. So, I made it very clear that I'm not bluffing when it comes to getting Carlos out. If Jervy does anything different from what he told me he was going to do, then he's just more of a snake than anybody here in this house. And it's just someone that I won't trust anymore, and I will do everything in my power to get him out. All I know is that
Jervy's saying that I've made an effort to be nice to him since he came over.
Yeah, in general, whoever does get out, hopefully that stupid little twisting is a thing, and that you get it. Anybody gets a chance to go and play, to come back. So if that's the case, Carlos better try his damnest. Or if things don't go as planned, then you need to do your hardest to get back in here because I would rather have more people here than over there. You know what I mean?
Hello, Jervy.
Oh my god, James, we're voting you out!
For some reason, Joe not using it is definitely off to me.
Why is that?
I don't know, because I wouldn't think Joe, as a person, should just not use it. I feel like Joe would have used it. That's my preference, I guess.
But is it because, he's thinking that Mike would, go for either me or you?
I mean, Joe can... I would think Joe just plays his own game and gets people out depending on how he thinks. But, I mean, if he decided to not use it, then that's for a reason, It's for a reason of his.
But see, that makes me think we made a mistake last week.
What, getting him out?
Keeping Mike and getting rid of Joe.
Yeah, that definitely is striking me off now, but honestly, we can't really change the past. We kind of just have to work with what we have now and, hope for the best in these situations.
Hello there, my murderable roaches.
Yes!
Elliot, let's
So funny.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello.
My unmurderable roaches. Howdy.
Howdy.
It's time for the best day in the week. Eviction. Or is it? Since now we know whoever that is evicted can battle their way back into the house. What are our thoughts, nominees?
Well, so that's every week.
Zebra, I told you it was going to be every week.
Well, I trust no one but Rebecca, of course.
Yeah, but with all these twists, you never know.
You know what? I'm self-evicting. Bye, guys.
Oh, good job, James. Good job, Carlos. You're still in.
Carlos and James. In just a few moments, your fellow house guests will cast their votes to evict. Ooh. Before they do, you have one last chance to plead your case. And let's go with Carlos.
I am Carlos.
Name's Carlos. So.
Alrighty. Now, James, you're next.
Oh gosh, I hate speeches. I'm not like Jervy. I can't think on the spot. Like I said earlier, I'm here every week, try my hardest every week. Unlike a certain head of household that decided they wanted to not be here tonight.
Alrighty. So, after we heard these heart-wrenching, tear-jerking just lame speeches. It is time for the voting to begin. Neither of the two nominees are allowed to vote. Mike? Has anybody seen Mike? Mike, are you here?
It doesn't matter. There's no tie gonna happen anyway.
As current HOH, you're also not allowed to vote. One at a time, the rest of you will enter the diary room and cast your vote. And Zebra, you are the first to cast your vote in the diary room.
Well, things have definitely taken a different turn, so I will just do this vote to keep myself safe. I'm going to vote to evict Carlos.
Shit, I don't remember his name anymore. What's his name? Car. All right, I'll vote to evict Car.
House guests, as a reminder, when I reveal the vote, the evicted house guests will have just a few moments to say goodbye and walk out the front door. By a vote of 2-0, James. I'm kidding. Carlos, you have been evicted from the Big Brother
Oh my god.
house. Hello there, Carlos. How are we feeling right now?
I'm feeling well. It's a weird mix of emotions because, at first we created the deal in the house that it would be the people that aren't here the most that we would evict, but then I was put on the block, which I see and I understand. I feel weird about it. You know, I don't feel good about it, and I don't feel too bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand where it's coming from.
You just happen to be the unlucky person that had to not be there. Yeah, it seems like some people just aren't like forgiving in this for like people that are actually have reasons to be out of the house.
Yeah. In the beginning, like when we chose Joe the first time, we were just doing it because he was the most experienced. Plus, he wasn't there. Like him being not there was just a add-on to the reason why we took them out. Like they were more experienced into the game.
Lastly, do you regret anything that led you to be sitting with me now?
I probably during my speaking with the HOA the first week, I probably should have like come up with a more convincing strategy because I just sat there and went like, I'm literally a wild card, and because I made it somewhat far along into my season to be a part of jury, but that doesn't mean I'll be any good this time around. You know, it was weird to say the least. I should have, I think, prepared and come up with something that would be more convincing to keeping me on further.
Thank you. And we're not done with you yet. What if I told you that you could compete in a competition for your last chance to come back into the game?
I would do it. That sounds nice.
Yeah. There was another twist. It's called the Golden Pipe Twist. Basically, one house guest from each house, if they found it, that secret, they were basically swapped.
Ooh.
So Jervy is now in your house.
And who left?
Danny is now in the other house.
Okay.
Yes. All right, so that's all for now. Sunday at 7:30 p.m. PST. Hopefully you don't work that day. And then we'll just be in contact with you to let you know.
This veto was a bust on my end. I was hoping to actually win the veto. But, you know, it is what it is. Joe got to play. I didn't even know. But, you know, thankfully Joe didn't use the veto. I wasn't going to use it either. If I was being honest. It wouldn't have helped. So, did I want James to go? I did earlier on when I knew that James and Danny were working together. Or it looks like they're working together. But thankfully, James can stay another week, and I have a somewhat close ally. James and I have been to every session, so James is definitely going to be someone I look forward to hopefully working with. If Danny stays, Danny might have to go.
Oh, this week was a stressful one. I had zero clue which way the vote was going to go. Zebra told me that he was going to vote to keep me here, but honestly, in this game, you never can tell. If him or Jervy's ever up on the block, though, I will definitely have to return the favor of voting to keep them. It's just going to suck if it's both of them up, because then who am I going to keep?
So I decided to save James because, I mean, at the end of the day, it feels better for me not to vote out James, especially since he has also had the mindset of, oh, I'm actually turning a new leaf, which it is slightly true. I mean, I'm not acting like I was in season 4, but I'm still myself. I was myself last season. I'm a bit more of a villain role, but this season I'm still being myself. You know, like I'm not gonna change that. But yeah, hopefully I can win this next HOH, and hopefully I can stir up the game.